Hi, we're PMA, Pre-Med Anthology, and we collect stories of different pre-med students. And I'm Kamunye. I'm a kinesiology major, and I'm a freshman.
Hi, I'm Krupa. I am a sophomore and I'm a neuroscience major.
My name is Arya. I'm a junior and I'm a biochemistry major.
So, Arya, what's
So,
your favorite flavor of ice cream?
for me, my favorite ice cream flavor is actually strawberry cheesecake. It's the
Ooh,
one, and I tried it first time in Colorado when I went on friend's boys trip.
mhm,
Yeah, it's stuck on my tongue since then.
that's a
Yeah,
good flavor.
yeah.
That's crazy because I was just gonna say that too.
Wow.
So
Yep.
I guess we
It's
have
a
that in common. Yeah. What about you?
Um, I would say my favorite flavor is probably coffee.
coffee. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't really like actual coffee, which is weird. Yeah,
So then, are you a matcha girly?
I don't know. I haven't tried matcha yet.
What a shame.
Oh,
I mean, I technically survive on coffee.
really?
Yep. Yeah, coffee is. I have more coffee in blood than I can say.
Oh.
What's your go-to choice of caffeine, like
Coffee.
drink?
Oh, like coffee drink?
Yeah.
Like a place or
Like do you drink energy drinks or like do
no,
you
I
drink like
don't.
coffee coffee?
Energy drinks is something I don't ever drink.
Really?
Yep, I don't like energy drinks. I mean, I do like them, but I just don't prefer them. I just prefer coffee. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, if you were to have one superpower and only be able to use it once, what would you choose?
One superpower. Maybe like to convince people. I will convince maybe my physical chemistry professor to give me A once if I
Okay.
had to use it. Yeah.
What would your superpower be?
I think my superpower would probably be teleportation or maybe being invisible just because I don't like to waste time like commuting or driving. So it would be nice if I could just get somewhere where I needed to be really fast. What about you?
I would probably say like time travel, like
Oh,
to go back in time and like relive events and then like change it. Probably that.
yeah. Restart the whole life.
Basically. So, what is your favorite thing about pre-med?
For pre-med. I like to think pre-med is like a journey. Like, of course, you want to become a doctor. That's the goal, but I think it's more of the journey. It's just all the challenges that come along with it, and how you manage yourself and do good. I think that's something I really like. Just new challenges every single day. Yeah,
So, what would you say is your favorite part of the pre-med journey?
favorite part. Um, to be honest, it's actually meeting all the people who share the same goal, motivations, and all. Like, yeah, I just find it very fascinating. Like with people with the same shared goals or same motivations or inspirations, maybe, and just collectively working towards one goal. I find it fascinating.
Um, what
What specialty would you or are you considering if you when you get to medical school?
For me, I'm definitely not doing neurology or neurosurgery
Oh
at
man.
all. Never. Um, but yeah, uh, I have two actually specialties in mind. Two specialties. I'm thinking either cardiology or endocrinology.
And what made you consider cardiology or endocrinology?
I just find heart pretty cool for cardiology. I'll be honest, it's pretty cool. Organ does pretty cool stuff. Yeah, and something that I can understand, not like the nerves or anything. You might be able to see on the board. Yep, that's nerves, all of them. But yeah, and endocrinology because uh, I'm myself type 1 diabetic, so
Oh.
yeah, I have seen it pretty closely as a patient. I just want to be there for someone from the other side as well. As- Yeah.
And like if you did cardiology, would you be interested in doing surgery or no?
Uh, sure. I Surgeries are pretty cool stuff, but I care about my I care about my work-life balance.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
well, speaking of work life balance, how do you balance like your time with studies and then like your social life and stuff like that?
Well, as a pre-med, your studies come first. That's one rule I made. Like always prioritize studying, exams, assignments, studying even, and then I put social life second always, which some people think of it as other way, but I like to do it that way. Like, so how do I manage my time? Just get done with all the assignments slash studying, and then see if there is time left for socializing. Then do it. Then take advantage of that, of course.
But when you aren't studying, what is like your favorite way to like de-stress or like your favorite self-care like thing to do?
To be honest, I'm not like a outgoing. I don't like going out and just like doing physical work. I would rather have just chill with my friends or my roommates. Yeah, I would just rather chill with them, just watch a movie or something, or just actually we cook a lot at our apartment, so just do that with them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what do you guys like cook? Like
Um, Everything. Yeah. Well, basically every cuisine. Just we are all vegetarians, so we make sure that it's vegetarian.
Mhm.
But yeah, we pretty much do every single thing. Yeah.
Do you have a question?
Yeah. Do you think being pre-med like helped you improve your study habits or like have you developed new ones that you think are like really effective?
Mm, yes, kind of. Like just coming into college, uh, I used to be like, do it at the last moment kind of person. Like all the stuff I used to do it last minute. Like, oh, if it's not, I saw a quote in high school like, uh, if it's not, if the due date is not today, then it's not the due date as well, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. So I used to do it at the very last minute. I changed that up quite a bit over the years as a junior. Like in 3 years, I tend to nowadays like get ahead of people or like just get ahead of stuff so I can be prepared for what's coming, and that actually helps in studying because that way you get to retain all the information you study actually. So yeah, I would say that is a good studying tip. Like just start early. Start early. That's all. Don't wait till the last moment. Then you will have to pull all nighters and all that, and then you won't be able to retain all the info.
So another question that I want to ask you is like how stressful is being pre-med? Like are you able to handle the stress or like are there times where you just feel like it's too much or are you just not like normally calm? Like how do you handle it?
Uh, there are definitely times where you cannot handle it, and that's when you have to seek support. Your friends, family, anyone, your teachers, or anyone that you look up to, or anyone that's close to you. And yes, it is stressful like a lot of times you feel like you're not doing enough because there's always someone who's doing better than you in life, anywhere, in any field someone's doing better than you. So I think it always gets stressful when you start to compare it's just natural tendency that you just compare yourself to others, and it just becomes stressful, you get anxiety and all that. um yeah, one thing that I always do is just seek help from my family. Like they're always there for me, so just to provide support, emotional, any kind of support, I just go to family, just share my thoughts, what's going on, why and how I'm feeling. And even if they're not able to help me much, they can at least just talk about it and I feel better about it. And then that just gives clarity of mind, and you can just do better or like improve yourself and tackle the anxiety.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, would you say that your family is your biggest support system?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, even from the start, like every single time, any issues I have, I always go to family. Like even not just for help, just like just share it, because like once I share it, I think the problem becomes less difficult, in my opinion, kind of, and that just helps me tackle it better.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Another question is like, if you didn't pick medicine, what other major would you, or what other field would you go into?
I always think about this a lot, but um, there's quite a lot of other things I was always like wondering or interested in, like engineering and finance. Those are the other two I would go. And in engineering, I don't think I would have made a good engineer, but I would maybe choose aeronautical engineering.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I would not be like the best. I would be like the worst engineer, but like, hey, it was just something I found pretty cool in high school at one point. Not even in
Nice.
high school, like when I was super young, like around 10, 11. Yeah. And the other option would be finance, cause money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be honest. Yeah. Money.
Um, so if you were to give your younger self advice about like just the pre med track as a whole, like in general, what would you tell yourself?
Uh, don't just go. I mean, um, to my younger self, uh, like I have been in like medicine, like close to medicine, like for most of my life because of diabetes. But I would say try to get like the other side of see the other side of things as well, like as a medical professional, or just like try to get to know how they function by seeing all the sick people all the time and all that, like how how they function. Then that'll just give you more insight on how what the medicine field is itself. Yeah, that's one advice I will give, like just get early exposure to medicine as a medical professional, like slash worker.
Mhm. If you could be good at anything, like anything in the world, what would you choose to be good
Convincing people.
at?
Yep. Yeah, I really wish mm, if I can be like really good at convincing people, because yeah, sometimes it's hard to convince your friends for some plans, like they always
Mhm.
back out at the last moment or something, and they always have excuse for things. It's hard to get around that sometimes. So yeah, convincing people. So as underclassmen, what do you guys think, how do you guys manage your studying, or prioritize studying and socializing, or anything you find difficult in college as underclassmen?
So, like, I think the biggest form of studying for me is like going to office hours or like going to the TAs and bothering them with questions. I do that a lot. And I just feel like that helps because it's like I get to meet people who are also struggling on the same thing. So it's like a good amount of
Mhm.
socialization and also like studying. And then I have a whiteboard, so like I write out concepts on the whiteboard and I just try to like do active recall. I think that helps a lot. And then I also do the Pomodoro method. So I think it's just like a good chunk of like just getting to it, and that usually like gets the job done. I feel like with studying, and then other things are just random. Like I'll still procrastinate, but like it's whatever. What about
Nice,
you?
nice.
So unfortunately, I don't really have a studying method, but
It's
I
fair.
am trying to work on it right now. I think I just need to, well, not I think. I know I just need to I need to work on my procrastination because like it's really bad right now. But what was the second part of your question? I forgot.
Anything you find difficult in
I think
college? Anything.
I think the thing that I find the most difficult is like getting like the motivation to do work for the subjects that I don't really enjoy, or just like trying to get out of my room because I'm such a homebody. It's really bad.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yes, it is hard sometimes to find motivation for things you're not passionate, interested in. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I didn't have a studying method until second year, so you're good. You're
Okay.
good. You're good. It's not that serious. As long as you do good in classes, that's that's a studying method in my opinion. As long as you're able to do good, you're doing good. Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, what hobbies do you have outside of school?
Hobbies. I I wouldn't say quite a lot. I just have very basic hobbies like music and games. So as Indian, I'm really passionate about cricket, like cricket every single time. Yep. I'd be looking at the match, like watching the match, or actually just going out and playing with the friends. Even if we are not able to go out, we will make our apartment living room like cricket ground and just actually,
Wow, that's
yes,
that's dedication right
yes.
there.
And we have broken quite a lot of things, but that's not gonna stop us.
What's your favorite team?
In of course India, but like if you ask about the league in India, I'll go with CSK, which is Chennai Super Kings.
See, I've heard of that. I personally am not into cricket because I just don't watch it enough, but my dad is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I heard of
Yep,
it.
yep.
Yeah.
Every Indian man will be interested in cricket, at least.
Yeah.
I assume. That's my thinking.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
Um, so what is cricket like?
oh,
I've heard of it, but is it like rugby kind of?
it is
Or
not. It's kind of baseball.
oh,
Okay, the cricket segment. So it's like baseball, but the way you score is kind of different. Like you can hit the ball even in your like you can hit the ball behind and still score. Compared to baseball, you have to like hit in the lines. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the way scoring system is different, and how you score is different. But yeah, similar to baseball.
okay.
I can go on, but it's
Um,
fine.
do you play any sports
I am
since
not.
we're
I do not. I am not a sports guy. Uh, Cricket is the only game I play slash watch. But other than that, I'm into music. So I was in band, not anymore. But yeah, like that's one of my other hobbies, like music. I just go on drumming jam session in my room, some almost every single day, just because that way it just lets me relieve, like just remove all the stress of the day and just yeah calm myself down. So yeah, that's another hobby, music. Yeah,
um wait, so for music, do you listen to more like artists or like bands?
anything that's good.
Okay.
I don't have like a specific liking towards one artist or one genre. I listen to all kinds of music, any and even like the bands slash orchestras. Yeah, I just anything that's good.
What's your
Uh,
top three for music right now?
shoot, artists or I mean,
Yeah, we could do artists.
I mainly listen to Indian music. I'll be honest, but one of the other big musicians is A.R. Rahman. You might have heard the song Jai Ho. Maybe, maybe not.
I
She
have.
knows it. Another Indian singer, it's Arjit Singh. Yeah, and sometimes I do listen to rap, and that's when Travis Scott comes in. Yeah, but yeah, those will be my top three.
So what are your top three artists?
I mostly listen to um English artists, but then here and there I listen to Bollywood. But I
Mhm.
think my top artists right now are definitely The Weeknd. Then I would also say I'm getting into Travis Scott, so that would be number two. And then number three would probably be hmm. I would probably say Khalid. I really like Khalid. I like R&B, so. What about you?
So right now, well, my music usually changes with the seasons. So right now, I'm listening to more stuff like Frank Ocean. So I think he's like one of my top three. Um, Probably the band The Neighborhood.
I love
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're my top three, and then I don't know. I don't know who else for right now. Yeah.
Fair enough.
that. So another question that I had was like what's what like so far like what's the hardest class you've taken in terms of like the pre-med requisites, like what's the hardest class so far?
If I go just on the pre-med requisites, I will say definitely organic chemistry. That's one of it because in all the other pre-meds requisites, I found pretty easy. Just organic. That too, sure, it was. I like organic chemistry. I don't know. Yeah, so I liked it, but it was one of the hardest one for sure. But other than the prereqs, there are other hard class I took was genetics. It was super hard. I'll be honest. Genetics was hard for me. Like just the way the class was structured when I took it. So yeah, just studying just the material itself. Like once you get it. But like it took me a while to actually understand the concepts of genetics. But once I got understood everything, it was pretty fun. Yeah.
That's good. Would you say you're more of a chem person or a bio person?
I used to think I'm more bio person. I like biology initially, but I think I'm turning more of chemistry person now. Yeah, I don't know. Biology does not fascinate me anymore. I think chemistry it is.
Yeah.
So what were what is some of the like easiest class? Well, not easiest, but like more enjoyable classes that you've taken.
Enjoyable. Okay. I think all classes are enjoyable as long as you have good company or like good people you go around with. For me, it was calculus 2 and physics just because of the people I was with. Like we used to study together, do assignments together and everything and like yeah, s- sit together in classrooms and that made it just 100 times more enjoyable. Like yeah, of course, who likes calculus, but because of the people I actually like calculus, and I think it also has effect on your performance. Like if you're liking the class or you like going to the class, you tend to do better. So yeah, after seeing that I do good in any classes if I have good people with me. So that's like I always try to find good study group in all the classes, and if I have that, I'll do good in class. But yeah, physics and calc. were the best. I enjoyed the most and did the least amount of studying. Still got did the best. Yeah.
Would you say that it's pretty easy to find like people that you relate to within the pre-med community, or it's like harder?
People you relate to. Um, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely if if you're like a new like if you're like underclassman, just incoming freshman or someone, it might seem hard initially, but but it's not super hard to find people who you relate to. I'll be honest. It's just just a matter of time. You have to just meet people, just talk with them, just try to get to know them, and you will eventually find someone who you relate the most, or like, yeah, who are more like you, and you feel comfortable around them. Yeah, you just have to go around, meet people.
Would you say like your friends are also like in medicine or they want to be in healthcare or like are they the complete opposite?
The complete opposite. I just have one friend who's doing the same thing as me. We are taking the same class and same major, but all the other ones are either computer science or finance. Yeah,
Mm.
they are not interested in medicine at all.
Would you say it's better to have like friends who are not like in healthcare so you get like a more versatile like
I think it should be around half and half. Like, you should have some friends who are like in healthcare field or going thinking of going into healthcare. Doesn't have to be medicine itself, like any other healthcare fields. And you should also have other friends from other fields as well. Just make it makes it enjoyable, makes your life enjoyable, I'll be honest. Yeah.
have you done any research or like are you interested in doing any research in the future?
Definitely. I would like to be involved in research, definitely. And yeah, I'm kind of currently also looking for labs who I think align more closely towards my goal, like the kind of doctor I want to be, like cardiology or endocrinology. So yeah, definitely research is I find research very interesting. That's why, yeah, I'll definitely be interested in doing that.
So with research, have you like found any like different opportunities yet, or
Yes, I actually emailed quite a lot of professors or the PIs, um, and it's just some respond, some don't. But I did hear back from the people that I want to be part of research group, and I'm just in talks with them and figuring out the schedule right now.
Do you watch any like medical dramas or like medical shows?
I used to watch Grey's Anatomy,
Of course.
but I stopped after 2 seasons because
It's a very long show.
it is, but why?
you stopped after only 2 seasons?
Not just two, maybe three, four, maybe. I don't remember
No.
exactly, but yeah, in my opinion, it became more drama rather than actually medicine focus. But yeah, that's when I lost interest.
Okay, that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
all I think, what was her name, Gray or something,
Meredith Grey.
Meredith Grey. Yeah, it was just about her life and all her love affairs and everything, rather than actually medicine focus. So I lost interest then.
Do you like watching like medical shows, or you like to steer clear of medicine?
I used to like it, but nowadays I steer clear of it. Not, it's just I just don't watch like drama shows anymore. I watch anime nowadays. So
Mm.
yeah,
What what's your top three?
definitely. I've only watched like so far only watched two animes. I'll be honest, because once I started, I want to finish it to the end. So Naruto is the top one. Nothing can compare to that. Yeah, people say One Piece is better, but no, Naruto comes first, and then One Piece. I'm halfway through One Piece, but and then I had to put stop to One Piece as well because it became too addicting.
Mhm.
And yeah, but One Piece so far, yeah.
I don't know. I refuse to watch Naruto. I don't know. I don't know.
Why?
Because too many no, it's too many people saying it's so good, so I don't wanna watch it.
Really, you should watch it.
I don't
Yeah,
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
think about it.
Mm, do you have like a list of animes that you're planning to watch, or you just
Yes, I just wait. I'm just waiting for like a summer vacation or something when I can actually watch without worrying about studies.
Mhm.
So yeah, One Piece. I will finish One Piece. That's my goal. Oh, number three will be Attack on Titan because that's the other one I watched. But yeah, I wanna watch the. I forgot the name. It was One Punch Man or something.
mm,
Yeah, that one. Then um, Death Note is another one I wanna watch.
you should watch Death Note. I like it.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Death Note is another one I will watch, and um, I there was a list in mind, but I forgot kind of right now.
Mhm.
Yes, those are the two I will watch for sure once I get chance. Yeah.
Okay, so one last question. Did you like during the summer, like do you volunteer in hospitals or like do you like try to get some experience or exposure out in the field?
Yep. Summers are always good to get exposure. Volunteer at. I don't know if you heard about it. It was no. It's a big hospital close to me. It's the county hospital. I used to volunteer there over the summer. I wasn't in any like actual patient care or any area. I was just outpatient, just guiding people coming in, just guiding where they have to go. Like they don't know that. Of course, it's a big hospital, so 90% of the people don't know where to go. So I just used to be like a guide, or just if they need help with the wheelchairs or anything, I used to do that. Yeah, that's what I did over the summer.
Do you enjoy like interacting with people like that come in?
Yeah, I find it quite enjoying, right? Actually, because more than enjoying, I find satisfaction in helping people. Um like people are here, of course they need help, they're in hospital, they will be stressed because it's hospital first of all. Then they have other difficulties going on, like let's say I remember one person, she couldn't walk, she was alone, um and she didn't needed to be helped to get to her clinic, like see the doctor, and I helped her with the wheelchair and everything. And the way she just thanked me for that, I don't know, I cannot describe that feeling, but it was pretty satisfactory. Like, yeah, that was pretty, I don't know how to describe that feeling, but you just find happiness in that one moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
that just sticks with you for a long time.
Okay, so enough of us just yapping. Do you have any final like thoughts or any final messages you want to say?
For sure, as it's pre-med anthology, I will say, um to all the pre-med students, just stick to it. um it's not a race, it's like a marathon, so you just have to stick with it. Sooner, someday, you will become a doctor. Sooner or later, you will become a doctor still. Don't lose hope, stick with it. Yeah, that's all.
Well, I'm Kamunye.
I'm Krupa and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.